Hey guys, this is Lacey Baier with the Sweet Pea Chef, and today I'm going to show you how to cook roast beef. Making your own roast beef in your house is super easy, and it makes a really moist and tender and really awesomely seasoned roast beef. So much so you'll never want to buy it at the store again. Let's get started. First, add the beef broth and the water to the roasting pan so the drippings don't burn while you're roasting the meats. So go ahead and start preheating your oven to 375 degrees. And while we're doing that, we're gonna get our cloves of garlic and we're gonna slice those the long way so they're nice and thin slices. Then, using either a paring knife or a chef knife, take the roast beef and make about 8 to 10 little slits into the meat all around on all sides of it, on the front, on the back, on the underside, and everything. And we're going to make those about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch deep. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick those pieces of the garlic slices into those holes, and that's gonna really make for a really flavorful roast beef when it goes in the oven. So now we're gonna take a roasting pan and put a rack in there, and then we're gonna set the actual roast beef onto that fat side up. What we'll do next is we want to get all the flavors on there. So go ahead and spread on with your fingers the olive oil, followed by the salt and the pepper and all of those dried herbs, the dried tarragon, the dried basil, the rosemary, and the dried thyme. And we're gonna rub all of that around until every part of that beef is all nice and ready and good and seasoned. So I use a digital meat thermometer and I stick that into the deepest part of the roast. And then I set that for 125 degrees. We want that to get all the way up to 125 degrees in the oven. We're gonna pop it in there and it's gonna take about 45 minutes. So next, we're gonna reduce the heat in the oven to 250 degrees and cook until the meat thermometer reaches 135 degrees. So now it's time to remove it from the oven and let it sit for 10 minutes uncovered. And while it's sitting, it's actually gonna keep raising in temperature until it's about 145 degrees. And then it's ready to slice. So what we want to do now before slicing is we want to make sure that we find the grain of the meat. And you'll notice that there's long strands in the meat and how the fibers actually move along the meat. What we want to do is cut across that, not with it. Because when we cut across the grain, it actually is going to make for a more tender piece of meat. So always slice against the grain. Roast beef is best when it's sliced super, super thin. So make sure you have a nice sharp knife and cut those slices as thin as you possibly can. So there you have it. That's how to make roast beef. I hope you enjoyed this how-to video, and I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/thesweetpeachef, so you can never miss an awesome how-to video. Thanks, I'll see you next time.